Hey, how's it going? I guess this is a learn as I go. One of the things I've been talking about in my videos, whether they're posting to YouTube or not, is to cover this box, one of these boxes, Jumbo. It's a Schwan shrimp box. I love their shrimp. And one day last week, I had this crazy idea, because I'm using this box for holding my Sharpie fine point markers here, and I thought, hey, I wonder if I can make a Sharpie pencil or pen holder from this box before I cover it. And I was watching videos on YouTube last week, and I was just kind of playing around. I was just listening to the videos, one of those videos, I think like a nighttime video, somebody was outside, and I didn't really have to look at the video, I just needed to listen. And I started did the measuring with this tip, because the cap part is a bit wider round wise, and then this part, even though this part is going to go in, so it's about, what did I measure? I measured 3/8 of an inch wide, and put that there. So I started, I already did the lines. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I have the shades up because it's semi-sunshiny outside. And, can I see that? I think I can. And I already cut a hole here, and it was just to kind of find out, is this going to work? So I did, and I put them 2/8 of an inch apart. So the first one I did, I'll show it with the X-Acto knife here. The first ones that I measured were these 3/8 inch round, but I just made them square, and it's turning out perfectly. And so 3/8 and then 2/8 inch apart, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and so on, all the way down. I also made sure to measure how much space, because on here on the side here, this is kind of a thicker or wider edge here. It's just really a box flap. I don't want to cut myself. Let's see if I can get it out. Without killing it. Without killing it. It's a box flap really that folds over. Now I want to show you. I feel I need to see. It's really this type of box. So it's just folded over, and then this part is a little bit longer here, and there's a hole at the bottom, and it tucks in there, and you can see him right there. So I started measuring, and I did that. I finished it today with drawing the lines. Well, on this one, I thought, that's a bit close to the edge. So I made sure to make, like I said, I measured measured this width here, so that I'm not creating circles over this part, because that'd be pointless. And then I thought, I don't know if I want to do, even though like 2/8 inch apart from each other, that seemed kind of tight, kind of close. And so what I decided was not to use this part right here, or these circles, so to speak, but to go with this one, and then skip, and then do this one. So, and then skip again, this one, skip, this one, like that, and then skip. So really there won't be any lines here, but I'm thinking now about making, where's my pencil? erasing this one here and then drawing a line. Just a minute. Measuring. Yeah. Measuring a line here, like because I'm not using this one for holes, I'm using this one. I can move it over a little more, so that I do have another line that I can use. It won't be what is it, 5/8, or maybe it will. 5/8 apart, really. Will it? Let's see. I have to look down. I can't see. I still need the pencil. Also, I made sure to measure up here, right here for this part, and then down here for the bottom part, so there is some leeway down here. Maybe not as much as I should have. Okay, so I can do 3/8. Oh, I'm going to measure out this way because this is the part here. There and there. I think I can do that. Alright, that's what I get for not measuring. Not measuring across with that. Then it can't be there. Oh, yeah, there. Okay. I just have to line this up here. I can do that. It's still kind of 2/8. Maybe I'm wrong here. This is a crappy eraser. It doesn't, this jobby doesn't go in enough. I think the best eraser I've ever found is... I have one. It's a miracle that I don't have to go to the kitchen to get it. Is this one that's attached to a sharpener that I bought at HEB many years. I can get it open. It's maybe I don't use it as enough to that it doesn't used to spring open. But anyway, this eraser is actually very good. Very good. And so what I know I did it this way. This just gonna eyeball that there. This, because I was gonna go over this way. 1, 2, 3, but I don't want to do. I'm gonna do maybe 2/8. 1, 2, 3, and it's 3/8. 3/8 inch apart. That's what I measured. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, it's not going to be, obviously, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8 apart from each other. I don't have that much room. But I can still do, I think I'll do an 1/8. Maybe a little more than an 1/8. 1, 2, 3. There. And maybe keep that like for backup or something. It seems like there's like a lot of space over here on this side, and on this side there's not going to be that much. Well, we'll see. If I want to, I can always add it later, but I think for now, like, I have it measured, and I have to be careful because I didn't measure. It's weird. I didn't even notice that. Off camera, I know. Like I said, learn as I go. Fast forward, cut this part out, something. Okay, so then I'm just gonna measure it from there instead of using a ruler. It's okay. Just, in the past I've said if you don't like to watch me not use a ruler, do little notches and stuff like that, then, you know, don't watch, close your eyes, and I think, wait a minute, there's a video. I guess you should watch. Okay, so then just, what you can do is, I've tried this before with the video, is I was, watching one of my tutorial video, or from a channel that does Camtasia tutorials, and you can change the speed of the video in YouTube from, well, normal is just regular play, but it goes all the way as fast as 2.0 and as slow as 0.25. And so I thought, I wonder what it sounds like to put it on 2.0, which is faster than normal, not super fast. And it was kind of crazy. I could actually hear what people, you know, I could still hear what people were saying. They didn't sound too chipmunky. But, you know, you could always do that for my videos if you don't want to hear me ramble. I see, I'm just going to cut these, and nobody's going to see these lines from the other side. Also, after I put the holes in, I'm going to cover at least the front with duct tape, I think. Duct tape or contact paper? Decisions. Okay, so I'm cutting these. I'm having a Monday type of Sunday. I don't know how you feel, if you're superstitious or something, or if you think that Mondays are bad. But today I went to bed around 3:30, which is kind of early. Okay, I'm gonna cut an X here. Gonna try not to go over the line like I just did there. I'm a weakling today. So then I can actually do this. Take a pen and push them in. Kind of move them about so they'll stick just like that, and they'll. Perfect. And two of them right next to each other. That's a good size. 2 2/8 inches apart. Yeah. And when I'm done, they go right back in here for safekeeping. Cool. Okay. So really, it's probably not a new concept, putting holes in boxes. That's weird. Oh yeah, that's gonna... You're starting to be sloppy with my cuts. Hey, no sloppiness here. I think it's because I'm cutting the cardboard all the way across, you know, there's no stability now. What I could do... I'll see that. It went through. Yeah, it went through there. Okay, what I could do is put supports here, or even here for that matter, like popsicle stick supports. Yeah. I think it'll work. Remember, this is learn as I go, so work in progress. So let's see. All right, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wait a minute. 22, 23. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, there's the black one is. It's in my cutlery drawer for labeling purposes. So I do have 24 packs. So that works. Can I get any more? And I likely will, because I know there's a set of Sharpies on Amazon that I haven't bought with a different color scheme. These are the fine point ones. Very fine point. Very good for labeling. Labeling my essential oils and creams and stuff like that. So, I'm back by popular demand. I'm really good with those idioms. Actually, when I'm working, I have my students sign in and define an idiom. It's good context clue, critical thinking skill. What I did was I had one battery bar left, so I decided to stop and I'm once again pondering. So what I'm doing here is the problem I said that I was encountering was that these little 2/8 inch spaces. Stormy, no, you can't come over. What are you eating? I hope that's not a hair. And later a hairball. Stormy, you got something in your mouth? Got something in your teeth? Oh, Stormy, do you want to come over? You can't come over. You can't come over. You can't lie. You haven't done that in a while. So this is very unstable here. This 2/8 inch space between my marker holes. It says marker stand. Stormy says hi. Says he. What you doing, mommy? Might have to stop since. Shoot the moon, Stormy. Don't you want to turn around this way? Turn around this way. Turn out. No, that's not yours. Turn around. Turn around this way. Turn around this way. Look over here. Look at that right there. Look into the camera. Right there. Look into the camera right there. See? That's you. Don't rub against it, please. She's all about rubbing her face on things. Does she have an itch? I don't know. She also has this habit of, she'll lick my arm late at night. She'll sit on my lap or lie down on my lap. I put a big towel down. And she'll lick my arm and then she'll scratch the roof of her mouth with her tongue. It's really kind of weird looking, but she's always done that. I don't know what the deal is with it. She just has an itch. Stormy, what are these hairs doing here? Didn't I just brush you yesterday? Do I have to do it every day? Get out the grooming gloves. Stormy, I didn't make that stuff for you. She's getting a kick out of this box. I don't know if you can see it behind or around the big cat. Big cat. What do you want? You can't be here. I want to work on my stuff. Move along. All right. I was able to clear clear the way. Okay. What was I saying before she interrupted me? Oh, I was talking about this. Okay, the stormy hour or moment is over. So this part right here is 2/8 of an inch. This is 3/8 of an inch, right? And these are very, very unstable here. And I'm using this X-Acto knife. So it's just a little bit longer, which is probably why now this is unstable, this middle part. But what I was doing was first I took the regular, I have 3 sizes of X-Acto knives, and I took the one I usually use, which is the one I use to cut out these holes, and that wasn't working too well. So what I was doing was, I was just doing, now she's going to regale us with litter box habits. I thought I did it. Oh, I did. I did do these, but I haven't done this side yet. So when I go like this, then just like this, and it's this I will do, like, I'm only going to do a couple of them, I guess. But I did them on the inside, and now I need to do them on the outside. And I have to be very careful, because when I was doing it on the other side, basically this cardboard it's not one full piece of cardboard, this whole thing here. It is comprised of several layers of cardboard. So that's why I was kind of like pressing in like this, and also making an indentation there on my middle finger. I'll try not to flip the bird as I show you that. So this does work, but I do have to be careful of that 2/8 inch space. So, what's another thing? Why do I keep doing that? So I have to take little breaks because my finger gets a little... The dog's barking. That dog's been barking pretty much for most of the day. Hey. This might not work because it's a slippery, soft... No, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to do this. Also, when I cover this, I'm gonna cover it with duct tape. So that's what I was thinking before I got off track. I was sorry. Sleep deprivation, and so I'm blaming it on. Thanks, neighbor. And this one, probably cutting that completely in half, and it'll come the whole, even the 2/8 inch part will come off. I hope not. But See? I can't think. Can't think today. Ow. That hurt. Be careful with your blade. Whatever. So this is like, because it's a learn as I go. Oh, careful. It's coming off. Then I should cover it now. I'd cover it now, but I kind of need the holes to see the holes, because these holes are already done. You know, these I've already poked through all of these. I've already done the X's on them. So, alright, some of these I was able to go through with completely from the other side. I can't think. Sorry. Thinking not a thing today. Okay, I think I do have tape. Just a minute. Tape! Always keep it on hand. I'm slipping! Losing it. Alright, I'm gonna do that one too. Slipping on my wheelchair. So, what's I talking about? What? I'm gonna do that one. Okay. That'll work. That'll hold it. Maybe it was that one. Oh, I think it was that one too. Taking little pieces of duct tape and securing this last bit that I still have to cut, and on the width of the duct tape. And I'm using the paw print one because that's what I was starting with here to kind of secure it. So, ooh, all these marks. getting some honest to goodness use out of my self-healing mat. It's definitely, now I can see the cuts. Mostly because, you know, it's actually a pretty good mat. So, I can't even see. I'm gonna have to look down, get up close and personal to my box. Okay. See, that was starting to come off. I probably should have drawn lines on here. Lines I wouldn't be able to see, mind you. Ooh. These are almost all cut off, so I've been putting the right amount of pressure down. That's a cut. Cut and jab. Jab and stab. I may, this might be edited out. Because I keep saying, I don't want this to be as long as the cooler, ice cream cooler video. And then I come back and I say, I don't care how long you like it or want it to my viewers, but apparently I do give some bit of care, give a poop. Look at all these little tiny cardboard pieces. Should I throw them in the air? I would, but then I'd have to clean it up. So I am my own housekeeper, which is scary since I hate to clean. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this side is I'm going to cover this side and then cut out holes. This is a very long, ongoing, I'm sure there's an easier way project. But I know in the future, if I decide to do another one of these marker stands, is one, cover it first and then make the markings and give it a little more space, like way more than 2/8 inch between these holes. Like here, it's, what is this, 5/8? I think I said it was 5/8. There's a 5, except for over here, this part, 5/8 inches apart from each other. So maybe not that wide, but maybe a 1/2 inch width. So I won't be having, this is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45. Wow, it's not even, it's not even like 2 24 packs of markers. But 45 holes. They'll go in like this. I'm going to put some of them in here. Do I have any more? I got another one. Ooh. Another one. Yay! Look at that. It holds all 23 in there. That's not bad. Cool. That actually looks better. So, I'll likely do another one just to kind of perfect it. But this is a learn as I go. I've never done anything like this before. And people who are good with saws and aren't afraid to get cut would make maybe a wooden one. But you know, I don't have a wooden block, and I use what I already have. I try to use what I already have. Of course, I do have to buy some supplies like duct tape and scissors, contact paper, shelf liner, you know, things like that.